boyfriend's just left, had a lovely weekend. Realised that my SanDisk wasn't working in my camera for the last 3 days, so we've lost 3 days of footage, but that means I can repeat myself again. So this is what I'm taking to London today. All the food is prepped, yeah? So I had what's called a refeed day yesterday, which means that you put in a lot more wholesome food, so I'll be having almost double from what I usually have. And today is back, it's Sunday today, and I'm back on to just the normal prep plan. And I would also realised when I saw Tom, actually we haven't got the footage of Tom, which is a shame, so I'll do it next time. My coach is that I'm taking one supplement at the wrong time, so I've had to change it around. And it's really important the way that you take the supplements and the order in which you take them, and what you actually have after them as well. So as I said, off to London today, really excited because it's a UFE posing workshop I'm going to with Joe, who's my little superstar, who will be doing figure and fitness. I'm doing bikini and fitness model, so different body types. It would be interesting for you guys to see, and we'll be doing some bikini shots and stuff there, so you can see the progress. So now it's literally, what are we, 6 weeks out. 6 weeks out, 6 weeks out. Yeah, on the countdown now. So the refeed meal goes this week, and there's no more refeeds. That means a meal of choice. That one's been knocked on the head. So we carb up instead on the days of once a week. You have, like I said, more calories, just to give your metabolism a little bit of a boost. So happy Sunday, everybody. Make sure you prep your food. If you're going for a barbecue, look at the healthy options. Healthy's good, healthy's good. Hello, lady. We're off to UFE posing workshop in London today. Yeah. And yeah, we just got on the train just in time. It's pretty busy.
It's a bit crazy with Pride.
Yeah, because Pride was on this weekend, as I said, so it's a bit crowded. So Joe's going to be getting her bikini on.
Oh my God.
I'm going to get mine on. Lady, you getting yours on?
Definitely. They want to see that. I don't know if they want to see that.
Yeah, you want to see us in a bikini. You do, girls, don't you? Yeah, you do. You do. You do. Hour and 20 minutes of chatting. Yeah.
Prepared. Mentally.
Mentally prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. To really pose well. Posing is difficult, so if you're laughing there, girls, posing is the hardest thing. You can have a good body if you can't pose. What happens if you can't pose, lady?
You need to know how to hold it.
Yeah.
It's really, really important.
Yeah. Do you find it easy?
No.
It's hard to hold.
It's getting easier,
yeah.
But no.
We're not trying to get thin, we're just trying to retain the muscle and lose the body fat and get fit. Get fit. Show me your guns, show me your guns. Lady, where's your guns? Oh, they're under a shirt. Why is she wearing a shirt? Show you, if you got it, flaunt it. Isn't that right, Joe?
Yes.
Hello, okay, I'm here at the, what used to be Cannon Street Gym years ago. I used to be a member here when I was in my 20s, which was really strange. So I'm with the UFE and we're doing a posing camp. So we're just learning a little bit more about the posing that they want. As I'm going for my pro card, I've got to up it a little bit more and change it about a tiny bit from what I was doing previously. So the other guys, girls, sorry, they're all doing figure. I'm doing bikini and fitness model. Now what I'm going to do is film myself. This is the first bikini shot, you lot, so don't laugh. Film myself doing it, and then I'm going to give myself a critical feedback. Because with UFE, the poses don't have to be the mandatory poses on the T-walk that they do. You do a walk on stage first. It doesn't have to be mandatory. First bikini shot for you, that's just front on. I'm going to now show you how it looks when you walk as a competitor and the type of poses that I do. And what it does, it creates an illusion. So you create your best bits. Is the hardest bit. You've just got to get it together so that you're so you get it flowing on stage, you get your confidence up, you understand how your body works in certain poses, because you have to show off your best bits. So now that I'm going for my pro card, I've just got to tweak the posing so that it's more personality, I think, into it, especially in fitness model. Anyway, at least I've videoed it now. That's the first lot. Yeah. Not bad for 50 really, is it? 50? 47, going on 48. Just back from London, from the UFE posing camp. Was really good fun. Learned a lot because they do a lot of this kind of movement. So they do a lot with the arms in the air, and it's kind of a bit more posy than the other federations that I've done. So it was really good to speak to the pro athletes who actually are competing, as opposed to a judge that it's handy to speak to judges but they're not on the stage doing their stuff. So in that respect, it was a really handy workshop to do. Now I've got to go and teach a girl. It's Sunday night, but I said I'd go and teach her posing for BNBF figure. She's decided to do a show on Sunday and she's unsure of the posing. We've got to sort out her figure routine. I've got to go now. And to be honest with you, I do feel like having a snooze and, well, doing a bit of online stuff because I've got to do my online work. I've done a couple of asks today and spoken to a couple of people, but it's not good enough. It's got to be 10. So got to push the business forward. So I've got to go and help her. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to eat on the way, come home, do some work, and then have a reasonably early night. I want to be in bed by 10 because I've got a busy day tomorrow. I've got the gym to myself. Yeah. All right, so this is what I'm going on. It's about 200 years old. So what is it, you say? Well, it's called a grappler. I think of another name. I sit there and then you just pull down on the ropes. Yeah? I'll show you. I bet you've never seen one of them in your gym. This is gonna kill. I've got to do intervals on that. Right, wish me luck. Just wanted to show you what I eat when I'm on prep. So to stop the food becoming really bland, I put herbs in from the garden. It's got some fresh basil in there. I put sage in there because it's good for those menopause symptoms. I've got chives, I've got some thyme in there. And then I always put turmeric and I always put, ginger. I don't put garlic in because I work with people all day and I can't stand garlic breath myself, so I never put the garlicky stuff in. So yeah, that's what I've got this morning. And it doesn't have to be really bland, you've just got to be clever at using herbs and spices. Key, yeah? And you're lessening the fats, and the amounts of fats that you have to be exactly spot on, or you'll just go over. And what I don't want to do is go over in any way, and you won't be able to get rid of all the excess fat that you're trying to get rid of so that the muscles come through. There is a process to this. It's quite controlled, and that's why it's a good way to understand how the impact of food is so massive on your figure and on your body and how you feel. And you don't realise until you actually take that step towards not just cutting it down, not just doing a food plan that has no end goal, but if you have a goal of a certain way that you want to look, you have to eat to look that way. Now, some people are just happy to be skinny fat and they'll do lots of cardio. Other women, like me, will want more body shape as we age. So in that respect, the eating has to be really specific for a good body shape, and so does the training. There's no two ways around it, okay? I was just listening to this amazing lady who, Elena, she has cancer and she's always been reasonably healthy, but because she's very ill, she's taken herself to this clinic in Germany, and they have, even though she's been cleared of cancer in the UK, she's gone plant-based, she understands about the immune system, and she's now doing a lot of Facebook Lives to help other people to understand what cancer really is. And it is a breakdown of your immune system, but this is really key. It's all to do with what you ate as a kid, your environment, your work environment, what are the types of people you were around, the types of viruses you picked up when you were little, because they never actually leave your body. And I was just listening to her this morning, and she goes to a special clinic in Germany where they actually go through everything, and she was given 45 pages worth of blood analysis. So whereby you'll be cleared for cancer, say in the UK on the NHS, you're given 2-page report, she said. At the clinic in Germany, 45-page report. And what they do is they specifically work out how to eliminate the viruses or maintain to stop them spreading, because it's the viruses in the body the immune system is then attacking that causes the cancer. So it's innate and it's within you, and a lot of it's genetic. So really, really interesting post. I will try and interview her at some point, about her journey and the fact that she's so ill, but she's helping other people to understand, and that's really key. And that's kind of what I want to do on this channel, from an aspect of looking at your autoimmune and looking also, as she said, it's your gut. Your gut needs to function. A lot of medication eliminates and wipes out all the good bacteria and gut flora, and that also can trigger autoimmune disorders, fighting all the time, stimulate cancer. So really, really, really interesting. Yeah, so from my point of view, just helping women to become more healthy and clean up their diets. She was saying that thyroid, if you have any thyroid issue, you have to take gluten out, full stop. Never have it. It's not just having a little bit of it every now and then, but gluten flares it up. So if you want to reduce medication, take out the gluten, yeah? And it's a question of researching. And I want to live a long time, and I'm going to follow her and look after my body as best I can. So I'm here for my kids later. So this is the posing section of the gym. I know we've done some filming on this before, so I've just done a couple of PT sessions, and now I'm going to spend some time on me. So I'm working my back and my shoulders and my triceps and my biceps. Now, because I've got an event on today, I can only do 2 sets. You have to fit it in with your life, but the key, guys, girls I should say, is not to miss the sessions. The key is just to keep that momentum up, and that's what's going to give you the body you want. Yeah, absolutely key. Same with your food, same with whatever meds you take. If you don't keep them up, then your body starts falling down. Same with training, same with positivity. Mindset is everything. You know that by now. Alright, so we're on a little bit of a road trip. Look who's in the car. Look, beautiful, handsome Andy. And the beautiful, beautiful, stunning Carlina and Helen.
Whoop, whoop.
Right guys, where are we going?
Benfleet.
Where are we going? Benfleet.
We're going to Benfleet in Essex.
In Essex, we're going to Essex.
We're going to, the only way is Essex.
Woo woo woo! And what are we going there for?
Have a party. Got about 20 gorgeous girls all coming to find out about some amazing products.
We have. And we're going to tell them about nutrition, about fitness, about skincare, cosmetics, and what is it? It's all pure, safe and beneficial. Yay! And it's all vegan certified.
Gluten free. No nasties.
No parabens. No
sodium lauryl stuff. But full of falafel.
No artificial anything.
No
nasties.
Goodness.
And that's why we all look so good at, right, I'm 47, you're
96.
And I'm 140.
See what this can do for you?
Helen, how old are you? Because obviously,
I'll be honest, 42.
42. Okay, right. And
41.
You're only 41.
Yeah.
It's very stunning for 41. Yeah, you are the baby, aren't you?
That's because it's my vegan diet as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you totally vegan?
Totally vegan for 5 years.
So what do you get your protein from then?
Seeds, pulses. Now obviously I do have a supplement. I have a supplement which I add in my protein into my shakes. But yeah, I get it from kidney beans, chickpeas, broccoli, loads of food. I was getting it from tofu and stuff like that. I don't tend not to eat that anymore. But I find that like now, since I'm doing the plan as well, the meal replacements a great amount of protein. Chuck in some more, but it's great to just have like 2 shakes a day as well to kind of give myself that protein boost. So they've really helped actually with my protein intake.
You're training as well though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because your body looks awesome.
I'm trying.
It's just done this body cleanse and he looks beautiful and very handsome.
Oh, I'm blushing, girls.
You should have seen it before he started.
Yeah.
I was 19
22 stone.
just 1 month ago. No, but jokes. My mum is doing it and she is having great results. So she is, already in a week she's lost 6 pounds.
She's done phenomenally well.
Yeah.
Really well. And she's worried now because she's going on holiday.
Going on holiday, so she's just wondering what kind of snacky ideas, you know, or she just wants to make the right choices, and she's becoming aware of what to do, you know, with drinks and stuff. So suggested the soda water and apple cider vinegar actually.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good little drink. It's quite appley and quite a good summery drink.
We
Lots of
got
ice.
some nice stuff yesterday.
What did you get?
The apple cider vinegar, but it's got turmeric in it and chili and
lovely.
Something else in it already. Got it from Infinity. It's really nice. Actually, had it this morning, didn't we?
Old
It was better than
Organico. Old organic.
With the mother.
Very nice. Yeah, with mother. It's got mother in there and everything.
It's important, it's got to have the mother.
Yeah, really nice.
You
I like
take
it.
bicarbonate of soda, don't you?
Occasionally, yeah, I do. I tend not to anymore, but when I spend time, if I eat late, which I do tend to do in Spain, it's a good thing to have last thing at night, just because it literally neutralizes all the kind of, you know, the food, helps it to break down and stuff like that. So yeah, but I find now with my diet, I eat a lot of neutralizing alkaline kind of foods anyway.
Such as?
So well, spinach. I think lots of spinach. Is quite, is that,
Okay.
yeah, the apple cider vinegar
Yeah.
is really good.
What else? Oh, it's lemons
Lots
as
of
well.
cucumber, lemons, yeah. But again, having the lemon water in the morning, it's great. So, yeah, I haven't actually had any bicarbonate soda for a while, but I just rub it into my face.
Oh, right.
Super greens.
All over his body.
Yeah.
My eyebrows. It really gets you away.
Super greens in the eyes.
Woohoo! Well, that's a new one. I haven't heard of that
It's
before.
good, straight in,
Super green.
right in, yeah. But super greens is great because again, I eat a lot of kale, which is really good for you know, alkaline, and the super greens is really good for
And do you know what the super greens has got in it, so we can tell everybody why it's so good for us?
spirulina, chlorella,
Be a wheat
kale,
grass. Give me a wheat.
grass. There's loads in
High
it.
in antioxidants. Oh yeah.
Marijuana.
No, not marijuana, Colina. I love nuts. Don't embarrass me on YouTube.
Almonds. Almonds, of course.
Andy likes almonds. I love Brazil nuts.
Oh, macadamia nuts. Actually, I've got some macadamia nuts in my bag.
Yum. So, what are you?
I'm a singer. I'm a performer. As are everybody. As is everybody in the car. Yeah, in the car. We've all come through the performance route. But yeah, I actively am singing. I do lots of tribute gigs. I do lots of Grease, Dirty Dancing, Blues Brothers.
So do you play like John Travolta type roles?
Danny. I do Danny, I do Johnny, yeah, I take on that role, and we basically, there'll be 2 of us, or sometimes 4 of us, and we go around, all around the country, all around well, everywhere really.
Yeah.
And we do like an hour show.
Every weekend, literally.
Yeah, like this week actually, tomorrow I'm doing ABBA, I'm Benny, playing on the keyboards in IKEA in Wembley.
In IKEA?
In Wembley. Good evening, Wembley.
Good evening, Wembley.
The night after I'm doing Dirty Dancing, and then Saturday night I'm doing Blues Brothers. So it's really varied, and it's all, you know, different places. I get to travel and meet a lot of great, crazy people, and just whip up people's parties and just have a good time.
Do you? So how many people do you usually perform in front of?
It depends. I mean, if we're doing like a hotel or restaurant, it could be like
Thousands, darling.
50 people to 700 people. So yeah,
Around 100,000.
it could be anywhere in there. And if we do lots of private parties and weddings and stuff like that, so it could be a couple of hundred different settings. We do secret waiters as well, which is really cool. Kind of
secret waiters?
Yeah, so we kind of, you know, we'll hand out canopies and be seen to be waiting and clearing plates and the like.
Next minute.
And then we'll bust out into a song, which is great. At weddings, when you kind of do, you know, everyone's getting a little bit drunk and your nan's falling asleep, and we just kind of lift the mood for about half an hour, get everyone whipped up, the alcohol kicking in, and set them on their way into the night, which is great.
Wow, what a great job. It's quite rewarding.
I
isn't
love my job. It's got the most job satisfaction I could ever imagine. That's why I keep doing it. I mean, it's just, and I get paid, which is obviously the added bonus.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
It's a great thing to go around and just make people smile, because for that hour or however long you know, it sounds cheesy, but people go out, friends, to be entertained, to forget, you know, some of the some of the negative stuff happening in their lives. So to be able to kind of lift that mood and have fun with people and involve them is an amazing thing.
So how would someone that's interested in that get in touch with you?
Well, we have
or
a website, which is www.singoutsisters.co.uk. I work with two of my best friends, two others of my best friends. These guys are two of my best friends too. But we've been working together for about nearly 20 years. And phone's going off. Yeah, so that's our website, and all of our shows are on there. We have videos. I've actually just filmed a new Bond promo video, which I'm looking forward to.
Are you James? Are you 008?
Of course I am.
Oh, 007.
008.
Sorry, I'm getting my numbers muddled up
So
again.
what,
Dyslexic
Jimmy
coming
Bond?
out.